Healthy Training is a private gym in Eden Prairie, Minnesota, exclusively for personal training.
Alright, this is a bench press. You've probably done it before or you've seen people do it. The two things I want to show you are how you can make this a terrible exercise and how we're going to correct them so you can make it a very productive exercise. First thing that you'll see people do sometimes is load on way too much weight than they actually can do, and they're going to start activating all the secondary muscles their body's going to try to do so they actually can press it. First one's going to be their lower back. We don't want to work your lower back when we're working the bench press. That's not the point, and it's going to be bad for it, which I'll show you in a second. The second thing people do is when they're trying to do what they maybe would consider a full range of motion, they actually go past the point of what's actually a good range of motion. What I mean by this is I want you to come only to the point where your arms are parallel to the ground. If we go past this point, you can see I'm stretching and putting strain on my shoulders, especially when you actually have a decent amount of weight on the bench press. Anything below this parallel point is just going to hurt that rotary cuff in your shoulder. We don't want to do that. Everybody's going to have a different range of motion. What you want to do is come to parallel and push back up from there. Let me demonstrate the first bad mistake. This is when you have too much weight loaded up onto the machine, you're grabbing it, you're lifting it off, you're realizing it's really heavy, and that back starts to arch, especially as that weight comes down. Your butt lifts off, your feet might lift off, you're straining and pushing it, trying to get it back up. The problem with this is you're no longer working your chest muscles, the point of the exercise. We're straining and stressing the lower back. We don't want to do it. Reduce the weight, keep your back in neutral, and actually use your pec. Second thing, we're going to do that bench press, and we're going to do a 2 full range of motion past the point you actually want to go. People will come all the way down to touch their chest. As you notice, for me, that's too much. For some people, it might be okay, depending on their joint lengths. For me, I'm dipping way below parallel, straining my shoulders, and pushing up from there. I don't want to do this. For me, my range of motion, I go all the way down, parallel to the ground, and back up. And that's going to be perfect for me. Parallel,